What? Okay, man. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? Big Will, Kpop for life, coming back at you, and welcome to Trending Thursdays, a new weekly show on this channel that I will be covering trending topics from Twitter, from Reddit, from Instagram, and from anywhere else that there's something worthwhile talking about that's trending. And today, we're going to talk about Melanie, Fontana, and Lindgren. Now, if you're not familiar with these two, Melanie, Fontana, and Lindgren are songwriters and presently are trending on Reddit. And I'm not going to lie, when I saw this picture that's going to pop up right here, I immediately thought, this is why K-pop sucks. I'm not going to lie. We keep it real. And we got these two, frankly, generic-ass looking white people writing K-pop songs. And primarily, dude on the left here, he, this man's level of give a shit is so low. It's so low that he goes out in public looking like that and doesn't care. So I admired and respect this man. Like, Donald Trump is going, what's up with his hair? But I can't lie, all right? I was going to do a little research on them, find out what their deal was, where they came from, their background. And upon doing so, I found their Wikipedia all the way back in 2013 for Girls' Generation, their song called Stay Girls. Obviously not their biggest hit, but a K-pop credit nonetheless from years past when K-pop wasn't as big as it is now internationally. She also wrote FX's Boom Bang Boom on the Red Light album, so you might remember Red Light District. And then I came to this point and I was like, she wrote Crush? She wrote Crush from IOI? Okay, this woman is cool in my book because IOI for life. You know what I'm saying? Then she wrote Fingertips, Yum Yum from Produce 101 The Show, which are like two of the best live stages they did for Produce 101 Season 1. And she wrote Cherry Pop for AOA, which I believe was actually a Japanese song. I think. Don't quote me on that one. She wrote Apple Pie for Feastar. She wrote a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Hyolyn featuring J Park, One Step. She wrote Minzy's Nina No and Superwoman. She wrote Rainia's Breathe Heavy, Melody Day's Kiss on My Lips, BTS's Euphoria, AOA's Parfait, and the whole bunch of songs from, you know, current and non-current and just big hit songs from Western artists. She did the Crown song from TXT, which is arguably one of the best songs off that album. She did Bonbon Chocolate from Everglow, which is like one of my favorite songs this year. She did, and this is probably why they're suddenly trending and people give a shit. She wrote the Boy in Love song that BTS just recently did, or Boy with Love. So, and then she just recently did also, I think, looks the last one to her credit is Hyolyn's You Know Better, which just dropped. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's pretty dope. It's kind of a change for Hyolyn, and I really liked it. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised at the pretty decent amount of songs that she wrote that I actually really like. So my apologies for preconceived notions. Now let's talk about this Lindgren guy. Okay, so scratch that. Apparently him and Melanie Fontana wrote all these songs together. I can't really piece it together. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because I definitely had some preconceived notions and frankly wanted to hate on it from the get-go just because you hear the Western influence that is very predominant in all pop music, but K-pop always had a certain je ne sais quoi about it, right? They sort of took the best of different worlds of music and they fused them together into their own thing, especially if you want to talk about like second gen, early third gen, even back to like late first gen. It was a very unique sound, feel, and style, and as of late it's gotten a much more generic, westernized sort of veneer about it, and it's really lost, not all of them, but the more mainstream artists have really lost that special thing that K-pop used to have. And immediately because of that because of that reason, I saw these people and I was kind of like, wow, no, thank you. I'm gonna talk a little shit, but I can't talk shit. I really can't, because most of the songs that they wrote that are K-pop, I like, and I got respect for them. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm glad that I'm wrong. I fully admit and own up to my mistake on this one, and I'm interested to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I know I always get people in my comments talking all this crap about how, well, all music is inspired by Western music and hip hop and blah, blah, blah. And yes, I understand that. And the people that have the same opinion that I do regarding this understand that as well. We're not saying that that's not the case. What we're saying is that all types of music have a soul. And when people start making music and they have it sound the same and look the same, but there's something missing from it because it's lost that soul, that thing that made it authentic about it, then it becomes sort of hollow. And maybe it's got a good beat or something generic and you like it for a minute, but it does not have the same staying power as much of the music from like second and early third gen did. And all of those songs people will be listening to in the future, whereas a lot of the stuff that's coming out recently, especially from the bigger groups that used to release really good, memorable music and are no longer doing that, have sort of lost the X factor that is K-pop. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All I know is I was pleasantly surprised by this article. It was actually really interesting to learn all that this particular duo has sort of introduced into the K-pop world. I was wrong, and I'm glad for it, and I look forward to something in the future that this little duo may drop. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys you like a lot of the music that they made for K-pop? And if you want to look at the Wikipedia, go ahead, and I'm giving you permission to look at Wikipedia. But go ahead and check it out, and let me know if there's anything else that they've dropped that you're like, holy shit, because there was a few things on there. I think they wrote like every Aaron Carter song ever, and I thought that was interesting, and a few other things that were pretty surprising. So go check it out, and go read the full article over on Reddit. They answer a bunch of questions, and some interesting ones in there that I just don't have the time to go over in this video. But as always, keep on popping, K-poppers, and remember, it's not a trend, it's a lifestyle. And come back next week for more Trending Thursdays. Deuces.
하나 팀의 정보 탕진